Hey guys, here's the car. It's looking pretty good. As you can see, the paint is in pretty good nick and the tires are looking all right. And the only kind of issue with the paintwork, if you can see back here at the boot, is this little bit of a clear coat peel, but that's about it. That's about it. Otherwise, it's looking actually pretty piffy. You can see it is used. It has done 230,000 kilometers, but still in good condition. And if we do a cheeky oil check, you will be able to see that it is freshly serviced. It's got the waffle and it has the rego, so it's all pretty legal to drive. It's all pretty good. It's pretty good to go. Pretty good to drive. It's got the 4Motion transmission with the all-wheel drive, and it's got the V6 with 250 horsepower. You can kind of rip it, or you can do it gently and quietly. You can do anything you want. And here's the oil level. Let's check it out. Okay, so let's give that a wipe. Yep. You can see it is up to almost the full level, almost there, like maybe 95% there. So it's pretty good. And you can see it's kind of dusty, but it's 2,000 kilometers, and it does still have its original yellowish tinge to it. So that's good to go. That's good to go. You've got your coolant level. It's looking pretty tidy underneath here, and let's go for a ride. Let's go up Dyer's Pass Road, shall we? All right, so here we are on our Dyer's Pass Road. You're just getting up here, and just check out how this thing drives. If you don't know this road, this is actually like a steep uphill section, and you can't really feel the fact that it's a steep uphill because of how connected it is to the ground with the all-wheel drive Haldex system called the 4Motion. And it's just a hoot to drive. Just check it out. Now, here's my question to you. For around $4,000, what else are you going to buy? Are you going to buy a Nissan Stagea? A Nissan Stagea doesn't have leather seats. It doesn't have a V6. Maybe it has a all-wheel drive, but no, it's just a car to buy. And let's say you're more of a Toyota fetishist. A Mark X Zio, with leather seats and the V6, it will run you at least $8,000. But let's say like this, like a mid-size SUV, like a Toyota Highlander, even that's $7,000-8,000. And here's the kicker. They'll say, oh, the Volkswagens are not very reliable. They're not very reliable. Here's the fucking thing. I've had heaps of Toyotas. I've had like 4 Toyotas, and all of them had some sort of major wear part go out on me. Either a gearbox, clutch, fucking water pump, all sorts of stuff. And the fact that if you're driving something that has an engine, mechanical components, it's going to wear out. It's going to wear out. It's going to break because it's truly not. It's not designed to last forever. It's designed to last for around 10-20 years, and then you should get a new one, honestly. And so you shouldn't really worry too much about reliability. You want something that is fun. It has a V6, 250 horsepower. That's what you really want out of a car. You don't want reliability. What you really don't want is when you try to go up Dyer's Pass Road and this person in front of you wants to take every corner at 30, 40. That's the really bad thing in life. That's what you should really try to avoid when buying a car. Just check it out. What's another car that's all-wheel drive? Oh, a Subaru Forester. You could get a Subaru Forester or a Subaru Outback that is all-wheel drive, but it's not going to have. It's going to have a 4-banger, not a V6. It's going to have maybe 150, 170 horsepower. No leather seats, no wood interior, no cruise control, no phone connectivity, no dual zone climate, no leather seats, no five-star NCAP safety rating. It's gonna have nothing. So I would rather you buy a European Subaru like this, you know. This is where this car belongs, next to the whatever the fuck that is, and this Jaguar 3.0. You know, with an engine like mine, I really want that. This is where it can take you. It can take you up any mountain, it can take you up any hill. Really reliable. In terms of the mechanical parts, the DCT transmission and the engine has nothing wrong with it. The plastic shit, on the other hand, the plastic shit, you know, for example, if you let's look up here. If you press this button, this is crazy. This is, you wouldn't expect this. This gets you the, like, if you know, you can. No, this is just me and my. The top of this hill over here, and I just want to show you the sound of this thing. If you're used to driving around like the inline 4 engines, it sounds like you will appreciate the sound of this better. It's no V8, but just check it out. See, it sounds a bit better than a Toyota Corolla, doesn't it? And anyway, some people might say, oh, this is a city dweller car. It's a city dweller car. You wouldn't want to take it all-wheel driving with your 4Motion Haldex system. But let me prove it to you that it does exist. And let's go down this track and go on to Huntsbury. Okie dokie. So in terms of its interior features, you've got your cruise control, your dual climate control, your heated seats, and actually they are memory seats with 3 different options of memory. So if you have Nana, Mama, and you driving the car, then you can, you know, press 1, 2, and 3. That way their seating position is comfy for them, and you can set that up. You can also, if you're bravura, if you are very bravura, you can go into the menu of this infotainment system, and you can actually like set like how you want your lights to give you a welcome, like, oh, I'm coming home, so it better flash at me for 10 seconds, or you can add 10 or minus 10. And if you are even more bravura, if you're a little bit of a technology type inclined person, then you can actually go into the okay, I want to exit this thing now. Okay, the MFD is the infotainment system. You can actually set up like, ooh, I want that part of the light to flash, and then this part of the light to not flash, and the donut to go around in circles. You can do all sorts of crazy stuff if you have enough time. I don't. So here we are in Powendale Reserve to prove that this all-wheel drive system is trustworthy for a 4-wheel drive track. The Haldex Traction 4Motion Super Belotny, it's very good, and you know, you can go down the gravel roads, it will not kill you. You can go fishing. I know I've caught heaps of kahawai in this car, that's why it's a bit smelly, eh? And now I'm gonna flip it into Tiptronic because it's going into 3rd gear. I wanted to engine brake down this track. I want to not hit these sheep. When you flip it in version, you can feel how quickly it shifts, especially the downshifts are almost instant. With upshifting, the computer hesitates for a little bit in terms of, oh, do I really want this gear? But then it goes into it. But downshifting, instant, like doo 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 doo. That's why the dual clutch transmissions are so good, because the next gear is always pre-selected in terms of its speed, so it takes no clutch slippage to change it to the other gear. Oh Jesus! Oh Jesus! Oh. See, I think the roads in New Zealand need a little bit more maintenance. I think that was a bit of a pothole over there that I hit. See, and it still feels grounded. Like doing this on a gravel road, you know, with like 30-40 kilometers per hour, it's like feels, oh Jesus, more stable than like a Toyota Corolla feels in the city. The Toyota Corolla in the city feels like it's about to rip off the ground constantly, whereas this thing just wants to hold the track, even on a gravel road. This on a gravel road handles better than a Japanese car on the regular road. And you don't believe me, that's why I encourage you to come test drive it, you know, because you don't believe me. Now the interior is a bit scruffy, as you can see, that with the sun visor, when you want the sun, well, not the sun visor, but the sunglass holder, the sun visor is fine. When you want the sunglass holder, you know, it gives you that dropping down onto the floor, and heaps of the plastics are acting that way in this car. The plastics are not very good. I'm gonna tell you, the plastics are not very good, but the engine and the transmission, that's what matters. See, it's what's inside that matters. If you're a very righteous person who believes it's what's inside that matters, you would buy this car. If you're if you're like some very I guess in a sense oh Jesus Christ, topical, you know, and a very oh Jesus, if you're if you're a surface level type of person, you wouldn't want this car, because you're like, oh, but the plastic bits, the vanity. But what you care about is the 250 horsepower. So according to the road code, in this situation, you wait for the farmer. So you have to wait here for the farmer. Don't tell anyone, I'm just going to go past the sheep and not wait for the farmer, okay? Hi, sheep. See, then they didn't need a farmer. It's a independent sheep. You know, it's a nice independent sheep. And needs no farmer. The roof liner is a bit held up by the pins. But it's what's inside that matters. See, traction control. That's why you need a little bit of traction control, is if you're about to lose traction, then you will correct. And the all-wheel drive system, it enjoys that.